Love is not a feeling whispered in quiet moments or shouted in grand declarations. It is a series of actions taken when no one is watching, a steady commitment that reveals itself in the way someone chooses to show up every single day. In a world saturated with empty words, false promises, and fleeting emotions, knowing if someone truly loves you means learning to read beyond what they say and focusing on what they actually do. Real love is rare because it requires vulnerability, discipline, and a profound respect for your whole being, not just the parts that are easy to love. It demands consistency in the face of difficulty, honesty when the truth is uncomfortable, and a willingness to prioritize your well-being even when it's inconvenient. This video will dissect the unmistakable signs that reveal true love, the actions that cannot be faked or hidden, the behaviors that stand as silent proof of care, respect, and devotion. If you've ever doubted someone's love or wondered what genuine love looks like beyond words, this deep dive will give you the clarity and stoic insight to see the truth clearly. Understanding these signs is not just about finding love, it's about demanding it, recognizing your worth, and refusing to settle for anything less than what you deserve. If you're ready to cut through the noise and know if love is truly real, this is your blueprint. Love is not defined by sweet words or grand promises. It is proven by consistent actions that align with those words day after day. The stoic warrior knows that talk is cheap and feelings fluctuate, but what endures is behavior rooted in commitment and respect. If someone truly loves you, they don't just say it. They show it by how they treat you when it's inconvenient, when their emotions are not at their peak, and when no one else is watching. This is the difference between infatuation, which fades with novelty, and love, which is forged in the steady fires of dedication. Real love demands presence. It demands that a person prioritizes your needs, listens without judgment, and stands by you, not only in moments of joy, but also during struggle and silence. This consistency is the truest language of love. It proves their intentions are not fleeting or superficial, but built on a foundation of respect and responsibility. The actions that speak louder than any declaration are the everyday choices to show up, to protect, to support, and to honor you without being asked. Without this, love remains a hollow concept, a mirage built on hope rather than reality. Understanding this distinction is critical to seeing love clearly and guarding your heart wisely. When someone truly loves you, they make you a priority, even when it's difficult, inconvenient, or their own lives feel chaotic. Genuine love isn't about grand gestures when it's easy. It's about showing up consistently when circumstances test commitment and patience. The Stoic mindset understands that love is an active choice, a daily decision to place you at the center of their attention and care, regardless of distractions or personal challenges. This means they rearrange their time, energy, and focus to be present for you, not out of obligation, but because your well-being matters deeply to them. They don't treat you like an option or a fallback. Instead, they carve out space in their life, proving that your connection holds value beyond convenience. This priority isn't about control or possessiveness. It's a selfless act of dedication that transcends fleeting emotions or selfish desires. When tested by stress, distance, or disagreement, they maintain their commitment rather than retreating or withdrawing. If someone loves you, Their actions will show that you are not an afterthought, but a fundamental part of their world, worthy of effort and unwavering presence. Recognizing this kind of love means tuning in to how consistently you're made to feel important, not through words alone, but through tangible, undeniable acts of devotion. True love respects your boundaries without hesitation or resistance. It honors the limits you set as essential expressions of your autonomy and well-being. When someone truly loves you, they do not view your boundaries as obstacles to overcome or challenges to their control. Instead, they see them as sacred lines that protect your emotional, mental, and physical health. The Stoic warrior understands that respecting boundaries is an act of reverence, a sign of maturity and genuine care that transcends selfish desires or insecurity. Love rooted in respect listens without pushing, waits without pressuring, and accepts without judgment. It does not demand you change to fit someone else's needs or try to bend your truth to suit their convenience. Instead, it cultivates an environment where your sense of safety and freedom flourishes. When boundaries are honored consistently, trust deepens and vulnerability becomes possible because you know you will not be dismissed or undermined. Conversely, when boundaries are ignored or challenged, love loses its foundation and becomes entangled with manipulation, control, or disrespect. Recognizing true love means seeing how seamlessly your boundaries are woven into the relationship, not just tolerated, but embraced as vital to mutual growth and harmony. This respect is not passive compliance. It is an active choice to protect your integrity as fiercely as their own, a silent promise that your well-being matters as much as their own. True love demands communication rooted in honesty, even when the truth is uncomfortable or inconvenient. It refuses to rely on manipulation, deceit, or silence as weapons or shields. The Stoic path teaches that transparency is the foundation of trust, and without trust, love withers into suspicion and distance. When someone genuinely loves you, they are willing to confront difficult conversations, share their fears and doubts, and listen to yours without defensiveness or evasion. They do not twist words to avoid responsibility or gaslight your feelings to maintain control. Instead, they embrace vulnerability as strength, knowing that true connection requires facing imperfections and conflicts head-on. This kind of communication is not about winning arguments or proving points. It is about seeking understanding and alignment through sincere dialogue. Love that is honest fosters a safe space where both individuals can grow and heal, rather than a battleground where mistrust and confusion reign. If communication is riddled with lies, half-truths, or emotional games, it is a clear sign that love is conditional, fragile, or performative. Recognizing real love means observing how openly and authentically your partner shares with you, how willingly they listen, and how respectfully they handle disagreements. In the absence of honesty, love cannot thrive. Only the illusion remains. True love speaks plainly and listens deeply, building a bond that withstands storms rather than hiding from them.
When someone truly loves you, they invest time and effort to understand your inner world, your fears, your dreams, your values, and they do so not out of obligation, but out of genuine curiosity and care. Love is not superficial. It digs beneath the surface, seeking to know who you are at your core, beyond appearances or fleeting moods. The Stoic warrior recognizes that this deep understanding requires patience, empathy, and intentional listening. a willingness to put aside distractions and judgments to fully witness your complexity. They ask the hard questions, pay attention to the subtle signs, and remember what you share, showing that you matter enough to be truly seen. This investment in knowing you intimately strengthens the bond because it creates a space where vulnerability is met with acceptance and your authentic self is honored rather than edited or hidden. Without this effort, love remains shallow, transactional, or self-serving, focused on what benefits the other rather than mutual growth. Real love is a partnership where each person continually discovers and supports the evolving inner landscape of the other. It means celebrating your successes, standing firm through your struggles, and adapting as you change. If they take the time to truly understand you, it's a sign their love is sincere, steady, and built on the solid ground of respect and devotion. This kind of love refuses to settle for surface-level connection. It pursues depth because it knows that lasting bonds are forged in the quiet moments of shared understanding. True love supports your growth without attempting to control, restrict, or manipulate you. It empowers you to become the fullest version of yourself without jealousy or fear. The Stoic warrior understands that love is not ownership. It is freedom wrapped in commitment. When someone genuinely loves you, they celebrate your evolution, your pursuit of excellence, and your courage to change, even if it means you become different from the person they first met. This kind of love is rooted in confidence and security, not insecurity or possessiveness. They do not see your growth as a threat, but as an expansion of the shared journey, knowing that true connection flourishes when both individuals rise together rather than holding each other back. Support in love means encouraging your ambitions, respecting your choices, and standing by you through the discomfort of transformation without resistance or resentment. It means listening without judgment when you question yourself and offering strength without demands or conditions. Love that clings or tries to cage you is not love. It is fear masquerading as attachment. Recognizing real love involves observing whether your partner's support feels liberating rather than limiting, whether they inspire you to reach higher rather than pull you down. When love empowers your growth, it becomes a powerful force that propels both individuals toward greater self-mastery and fulfillment. This support is not passive, it is active, intentional, and rooted in a profound respect for your autonomy and potential. Consistency over time is the unshakable backbone of true love. It is the steady rhythm of care, respect, and presence that does not waver with mood, circumstance, or convenience. The Stoic warrior understands that love is not a fleeting emotion ignited by passion alone, but a durable commitment sustained through daily choices and actions. Someone who truly loves you shows up repeatedly, not just in grand, memorable moments, but in the quiet, ordinary instances where many give up or lose interest. This consistency is a testament to their integrity and the depth of their devotion. It means they prioritize your relationship even when excitement fades or challenges arise, choosing to invest effort and attention because you matter more than temporary feelings. Love that lacks consistency is a house built on sand, unstable, unreliable, and destined to collapse when tested. True love withstands time's trials because it is rooted in discipline, patience, and an unyielding sense of responsibility. Recognizing genuine love means observing the patterns of presence and reliability over weeks, months, and years, not just the moments designed to impress. When love is consistent, it cultivates trust and safety, allowing both individuals to grow without fear of abandonment or betrayal. This steadiness is a silent vow that your connection is a priority, a constant amidst life's inevitable storms. It is in this unwavering consistency that love reveals its true, lasting power.
True love takes responsibility for mistakes without defensiveness or blame shifting. It acknowledges faults openly and commits to growth and repair rather than hiding behind excuses or justifications. The Stoic warrior values integrity above ego, understanding that owning one's errors is a sign of strength, not weakness. When someone genuinely loves you, they do not fear accountability or shy away from difficult conversations about where they've fallen short. Instead, they face these moments with humility and a sincere desire to make amends and improve. This willingness to own mistakes builds trust and deepens intimacy because it signals respect for you and the relationship rather than prioritizing self-protection or pride. Defensive reactions, denial, or attempts to manipulate the narrative reveal immaturity and a lack of genuine care. Love rooted in responsibility creates a safe environment where both people can be imperfect without fear of rejection or punishment. It fosters a culture of honest reflection, open dialogue, and continuous effort toward mutual betterment. Recognizing this form of love means paying attention to how someone handles their failures. Do they deflect, minimize, or own them fully and act to change? This accountability is not a one-time act, but an ongoing practice that strengthens the foundation of trust and respect. When love embraces responsibility, it transforms challenges into opportunities for growth, making the bond resilient, authentic, and enduring. True love is not a fleeting feeling or a convenient comfort. It is a relentless commitment demonstrated through actions that speak louder than words. If they really love you, they will prioritize you even when it's hard. Respect your boundaries without question. Communicate with brutal honesty. Invest time to truly understand your inner world and support your growth without trying to control or diminish you. They will show consistency over time, standing by you through the highs and lows, and take full responsibility for their mistakes without defensiveness or blame shifting. These are not optional signs, but the non-negotiable pillars of genuine love rooted in respect, integrity, and self-mastery. Recognizing these truths is essential to protecting your heart from illusions and settling only for the love you deserve. Love that lacks these qualities is a mirage, a shadow cast by insecurity, fear, or selfishness, and it will ultimately bring more pain than peace. But when love embodies these principles, it becomes a powerful force that nurtures your growth, strengthens your spirit, and anchors you in unwavering trust. If this message resonates, share your experience below. What signs have you seen that prove love was real? Subscribe and join a community committed to stoic wisdom, emotional clarity, and strategic mastery of relationships. Remember, your worth demands love that shows up in full measure, not just in words, but in every choice, every action, every day. I'll see you in the next video.